Good afternoon. I'm Keith Grant, joining you from the 12 News Connected desk. Now, two women from Kansas are missing. A post shared by the Hugoton Police Department says Veronica Butler and Jillian Kelly are the two missing. We'll bring them up here real quick. These two women were on their way to pick up Butler's children, but they never made it. Now, Kelly is from Hugoton. The Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation says their car was found abandoned on the side of the road in the Oklahoma Panhandle. There hasn't been too much released about this situation. Hunter McKee, Public Relations Officer with the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation, joins us now. Good afternoon, Hunter. These women have been missing since March 30th, so that's Saturday. From the time they were reported missing to now, what does OSBI know?
What we know so far is that their vehicle was found by the Texas County Sheriff's Office, and this was near Highway 95 and Road L. And this was just south. So when you're looking at that Texas County, northwest Oklahoma area that is near the Kansas border, just south of the Kansas border, their car was found parked on the side of the road there. The two women were gone, though, and there was no trace of where they might have gone.
Yeah. Who did anyone report them missing, or did law enforcement find them, or find the abandoned car? I guess
the Texas County Sheriff's Office was the ones who their deputies found that vehicle in that area. So as soon as they found the vehicle and realized that there was something suspicious about that vehicle and that the women that occupied it were gone, that's when they requested us.
Of course. What did they find inside the vehicle, the car?
In regards to our investigation, we cannot release the condition of the vehicle or what was inside. We can say that the vehicle that the two women were driving was a small blue SUV. And again, we are still investigating what we were able to find inside of the vehicle to help us lead to finding these two women. Also, where they were traveling to. We're still looking into that as well.
Okay, where, I guess, do we know where the women were last known to be seen before this?
We do not know. We know that these two women were from Kansas, that they were driving from Kansas. They're both from the same area there in southwest Kansas. So we know that they were driving together, and they were driving to Oklahoma. But the exact destination of where in Oklahoma they were going, why they were driving through, I know that there's been a lot of people put some information out on social media. But right now, our special agents with the OSBI are still looking into where they were going and what they were exactly doing.
Of course, I guess with so much limited information from the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation, why are they considered endangered missing persons?
Well, this is a very, very rural area of northwest Oklahoma, as we've said before. And when you have a vehicle that you know was occupied by these two women, parked along the side of the road, and they're both gone, it's extremely concerning. And so when you don't hear from them since Saturday, like you had mentioned, it's something that we're all, obviously aware of, that there's a lot of concern, and there's a possibility that they can be in danger because nobody knows where they went.
Of course, so that's kind of leading up to it. And of course, as you mentioned, the rural area. So is there any suspected foul play at this time?
We can't confirm that there is foul play at this time. However, again, with their vehicle being parked along the side of the road, with nothing else being around there, and the women are gone, it's something we are. Let me just put it this way: all possibilities are on the table of us investigating what may have happened to these women.
Of course, I know that since OSBI hasn't really confirmed where they were going, but on social media there's been, they were going to get their Butler's kids. Do we know? Have you guys had any contact with her kids?
At this time, we've had contact with several people that knew both of these women and had contact with them in the hours and days prior to them going missing. However, right now we are still investigating if they were going to see children or who they were going to see exactly. again, that's hopefully information as we're gathering that we'll have a little bit more clarity to. But as of right now, we're still unsure if they were going to see children or who they were going to see exactly.
Yeah, Hunter, I guess why is there so little information being shared about this situation? I know that it's kind of causing issues for that rural area of the Panhandle.
We understand that people are very concerned. People want to know what has happened. I mean, these two women, the people that you speak to, this obviously is not normal. Not only is it normal for them, but it's not normal in that area for a car to be abandoned and two women to just vanish. But again, it's a comprehensive investigation that has to do with a lot of different local law enforcement agencies. And part of our investigation is we have to look into every aspect of what may have happened and what may have led up to them going missing. So again, we understand that people want to know more, but this is information that we're still gathering through and diving through. And, we need to continue to look at this. And some of this is going to take time before we can necessarily release more information.
Of course, I know that this is causing issues for Yarborough schools, which is 2.9 miles from where their abandoned car was found. They're in lockdown today, as well as they haven't really said when they will end. I guess is there anything that you can say to the parents there? I know that as far as talking to the superintendent, it sounds like there's some parental concerns about sending their kids to school.
Right. And again, just to kind of for clarity on that, that is the school district's decision on that. So that was not anything that we recommended. As of right now, we do not believe that people in that area are in danger. There is not a suspect or suspects at this time. Again, we're looking at all aspects of this case of what may have happened to these women. So when there is a suspect, or if there is, we will let everyone know. But as of right now, because of that, we do not believe that the public is in danger at this time.
All right, perfect. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, Hunter.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. All right. Once again, Yarborough schools made the decision to be on lockdown today. In a statement, they said, out of an abundance of caution, a decision was made by the administration to operate in a lockdown status for Tuesday, April 2nd, 2024. That's today. Saying, given the unknown nature of the missing persons incident, the close proximity of the event to the school, and parental concerns, we felt that it was in our students' best interest to lock down the school for the day. There was not a threat of any kind made to the school district. We'll have more on this on 12 News starting at 4 o'clock. That's in about a little under an hour and a half. We'll have more on this put together for 2.5 straight hours. From the 12 News Desk, I'm Keith Grant. Have a great rest of your day.